So on this channel and many other investing channels, we are always talking about how to grow our money, how to invest, how to save, and how to make more money in our careers to be able to save more and invest more. Now that's all fine and dandy, but we rarely ever talk about the spending side of things. The reason we make all this money in our lives is to one day ultimately spend it. To buy a new computer, to buy a new car, to pay our bills, to go on vacation, to buy a house, and to live comfortably in retirement whenever that does come. Now, you can spend up to 0.01% of your net worth on purchases without worrying about it depleting your wealth. And today we are going to talk about how this rule works. Like this video and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Patrick. I've been an investor for over a decade, an options trader and a crypto investor for 7 years. I've grown my portfolio to over $250,000 and I run Apex Wealth Collective, a school community for investors where you can follow my portfolio journey, see all of my buys and sells as soon as I make them, and get access to all of my YouTube content early. Or if you want to support the channel, this is how you can do so. As a retail investor and someone who is passionate about finance, I'm always on the lookout for new books and new content to read about when it comes to investing guidelines and the research behind it. Now, most recently, I came across a book called The Wealth Ladder: Proven Strategies for Every Step of Your Financial Life, written by Nick Maggiulli. He's the COO and data scientist at Ritholtz Wealth Management. I think I'm saying that right. Ritholtz? Anyways, now there are many amazing concepts and guidelines in this book to help you on your way to creating wealth over a lifetime and preserving it as well. However, the best and most applicable framework I found in this book when it comes to spending is what Nick calls the 0.01% rule. And it is very simple. The core idea is that you can spend up to 0.01% of your net worth on a purchase without worrying about it depleting your wealth. Nick argues that we spend way too much time and energy agonizing over tiny spends, and this rule helps draw that line. So how do we calculate it? Well, you calculate your total net worth, which is considered as cash, stocks, home equity, and retirement accounts, minus all liabilities and debt, and divide that net worth number by 10,000. That is your daily trivial spend allowance. Which means if you're going to spend an amount of money on something that is less than that number, it should not bother you. So for example, if your net worth is $1 million and we divide it by 10,000, your trivial spend number comes to $100, meaning if you have to spend $100 or less on an occasional purchase, it is considered a trivial amount of money, and you should not be hung up over the fact that you have to spend it. Now, if we do a net worth for $100,000, we divide that number by 10,000 and we get $10, meaning that if you have a net worth of $100,000 and you spend $10 or less, that is a trivial amount to spend, and you should not be hung up on this kind of occasional purchase. Now, why is it 0.01%? Well, the author Nick bases this on conservative investment growth assumptions. If your wealth grows at just 0.01% per day, which comes out to about 3.7% annually, compounded over 365 days, which is very, very conservative in my opinion, the amount you spend gets naturally replenished by returns, assuming a diversified portfolio of stocks and bonds. It's not about spending recklessly, but freeing up mental bandwidth for bigger decisions and not getting caught up in the minutia. It fully is trying to prevent you from what we call majoring in the minors, spending a lot of time on things that should not matter to you. I've started following this rule, and as a frugal spender, I will tell you that it has made my life mentally a lot easier. I don't get hung up on the McDonald's I buy or the upgrade at the movies that I pay for, because for my net worth level, it is below my trivial spend threshold set by this 0.01% rule. Now, there are obviously some caveats to this rule. One of them is that I have seen some online discussions about this rule and podcasts that have featured Nick on it to talk about his book, and some note that this rule could add up if overused. But Nick clarifies it's for occasional splurges, not daily maxing out. It's a framework, not gospel, so don't forget to pair this rule with overall budgeting plans. Overall, the 0.01% rule flips the script from most social media finance mindsets. Spending money isn't the enemy. It's the mismatched expectations that are the enemy. By anchoring your spending to your net worth instead of just your income, let's say, you spend intentionally and you get to enjoy a balance of joy from spending and security from your net worth growth. Wealth isn't just a number on your screen that grows and grows and grows. It's the peace of mind you get when you can balance growth and liberation by actually spending it. And this rule helps you in that direction of balance. Now, if you have stuck around this long, go ahead and catch another one of my videos right over here, or check out my channel right over here, where you can take a look at all the other content I have to offer about investing and my personal investing journey. Now, that's all for me today. I'm Patrick with Apex Wealth Collective. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.